Show today is the longtime chair of the Jackson County Board of Commissioners and owner of Miller's Shoes, Steve Shotwell. Hi, Steve.
Hi, Bart.
Good to see you.
Good to be seen and not viewed. Most definitely.
Yes. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you.
So, a lot going on. I wanted to catch up with you on several projects the county has, and it turns out the county has a lot of facilities, properties, buildings, and you're taking an opportunity to make some upgrades and improvements.
Yeah, we have historic buildings that are part of the county system, whether it be the county tower building or the courthouse, which used to be a men's service club facility. Well, all of these buildings, there's 14 different facilities involved, and we're working with Verigy Environmental Systems to update all of our air conditioning, all of our lighting, all of our air movement, all of our air handlers, and everything within all of these buildings. And the advantage of why you do this is to save true dollars when it comes to energy costs. We all know how expensive it is to stay warm in the winter and how expensive it can be to make those buildings comfortable during the summer months. And by updating and improving all of that hardware within those, it makes Jackson more efficient energy-wise, but it also makes a lot more comfortable environment for when the citizens have to use these buildings, whether it's friend of the court, circuit court, district court, the sheriff's office, the county tower building, register of deeds, all of these different buildings across the county.
Yeah, and plus it preserves historic structures. They're masterpieces in some cases, like the county tower building.
Correct. You know, they're rare masterpieces, and Mike Overton's administration redid the second floor and turned it into a beautiful banquet hall and facility that people have had many different weddings and parties at. So yes, so these buildings are available to the public to be able to use and also be able to utilize them when you're visiting the treasurer's office or visiting the register of deeds or the clerk's office to deal with everything from birth certificates to marriage licenses, you know, to the inevitable death certificates to take care of different things. So, yep.
One of the things we haven't really heard much about for some time is the landfill, and I think one of the reasons it's been closed.
That's correct. And up until recently, we've been able to partner with the city's water treatment facility to process the water. But things have become, we've found them to become more and more hazardous, similar to PFAS and other different environmental hazards that are leachating out of the landfill. We've now decided to go to a passive solar cleaning system and also use reverse osmosis to process the water so that when it actually leaves the landfill area, it'll be 98.6% clean.
That's just wastewater runoff?
Well, when it rains, the water percolates into the landfill and gets in there and then comes out the bottom. And we have a well system that captured it, and in the past, we've had to haul those tanks, and it can be, with the way the weather's been this past 2 weeks, literally every other day. And this way we can do all of the cleaning and processing right on site. We'll end up with this sludgy slurry that eventually we'll be able to put a passive cleaning system on that slurry also and turn it into a powder that makes it inert, and then we'll be able to dispose of it, what they call top cover, on other landfills. So the advantage is that we'll be able to actually save the taxpayers roughly $72,000 a year by processing this ourselves.
Nice.
So yes,
Win-win.
long term, yes. And that's what started the discussion of remodeling the buildings. And one of the big things you're going to see is groundbreaking in the courthouse parking lot. We're going to be placing a heat pump system underneath that parking lot to be able to heat the circuit and district court and family court buildings there on Wesley Street. So that will be done over the next couple of years. Wow. And this whole project, all 14 properties, is almost $28 million. And where we will be able to pay for this is in the fuel savings cost. And you ask me, well, there's no way you can do something like that. Well, Verigy is guaranteeing it. So much so that for every dollar that we go over what they say we're supposed to save, they will reimburse the county that money.
No.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Wow.
sir. So that's a big plus. And then you say, well, anyone can come sell you that bill of goods. Well, in 2008 and 9, when Randy Treacher was here administrator, we went through and did all of this electrically at the county. And so we have a 20-year record that shows how well that we've been able to save money when we did all of this conversion. And we'll be hiring local contractors and local workers to do all of this work, and it'll all be done here in Jackson County with local labor.
All right. Exciting news. The county is investigating the old prison as a location for, well, what?
Well, we don't know quite yet. You have a historic cafeteria over there with garage doors on the side of it, and the building itself is clean and readily available, but it's got some roof leaks and some tuck pointing, so that building not right away, but across that is the garage system, and that has garage doors on both ends.
Is that the one that was the bike armory?
Yes, it was the bike co-op, and yes. And that building there, we're thinking could possibly be a summer, fall farmers market area. And we're hoping to be able to reutilize that asset and turn it into some type of attraction there for that, and work with the city and Henry Ford Hospital system to possibly get us a 5 to 7 day farmers market
Oh, neat.
open here in Jackson. So that would be on that property. And then the big grassy area that's to the north and east of that building, the county's going to pick up all that dirt and clean up those foundations, find all the tunnels that are underneath that from when the prison were there, seal those all up, and make that area into a gathering place for, say, music concerts or people's events that they want to have outdoors, where you need a large event area to hold parties and
Weddings.
events and that, weddings or music festivals. Or, I was talking with the Blues Festival, and they're kind of working hard to get where they've got to be this year, but we're looking for a long-term home for organizations like that.
Yeah, Blues
And that would work
Festival,
well.
Scott Vitale, he was looking for
Space, he's looking for space,
Yeah.
and yeah, it would be nice to be able to have facilities available that instead of having to tear things down, actually keep things and take advantage of the historical abodes.
It would be nice to have that put to good use. And
Yes.
a good companion to Keeley Park.
I think it's a much better use than just a lawnmower building,
Yeah.
storage building. So yes.
Well, let's switch feet to shoes. It's spring, so it's I think with each new season, it's time for new shoes.
That's what we hope at Miller's Shoe Store. My son and I are working there, and we made a commitment before COVID to Birkenstock, and it took literally through the whole COVID cycle to get it really set up and get it going, because things weren't coming into the country, and we'd get things and then not really. But now we feel that we can advertise the fact that we stock Birkenstock sandals.
Awesome.
And we'll have some of the fall shoes when we get to the fall, and we have available some of the nursing clogs and that type of stuff we have to order
Very
for people.
popular. Well, let's
Yes.
see.
So yes.
Yeah, let's see what.
Well, this is the number one. This is the Arizona. It comes in 3 different footbeds: traditional, narrow fit, and then a cushion fit. And we have the cushion and the narrow and the traditional in stock. And we carry the Arizona. And then we carry a 3-strap version of that type of sandal also. And all of these come in a multitude of colors. I brought 3 different colors with me, so you can get the different colors. And then this is a between the toe version of the Birkenstocks here that are definitely available. And these are in stock now, and we can get them and put them on your feet and make you comfortable. We carry the famous Birkenstock woolies also, the socks that go with these for fall and winter wear with your Birkenstock. So we'd be more than
You can
more
wear
than
socks.
happy.
You can wear socks with
You
sandals.
can wear socks with these. Yes, you may. And shorts, socks and Birkenstocks.
And you're assured of authentic Birkenstock product by buying them in person at Miller Shoes, because there are. Did you see
Yes,
60
there is.
Minutes last year? They had the companies got all these counterfeiters they're fighting all the time.
Well, and as we go forward with this AI, it's going to be very difficult to
Yeah.
see what is and is not. But yeah, we have the authentic originals. We're happy to fit you to them. We have the devices to be able to do that correctly. We also have access to an authorized Birkenstock refurbisher, and that can take anywhere from 2 to 3 weeks, and that typically runs $65 to $90 to have them refurbished.
What do we call them for short? Burks?
That's correct.
All right.
So you've got it down. I have another one that we've carried for a number of years that's been very, very popular with ladies. It's the Vionic sandals. They come with a footbed that was designed by a lady podiatrist.
Vionic, not bionic.
No, Vionic. They designed by a lady for people who have plantar fasciitis or metatarsalalgia. And if you have either of these two conditions, you know exactly what we're talking about and how miserable you can be and how you have to wear orthotics and tie shoes and everything like that to clear it up. Well, the Vionic has stepped forward along with Birkenstocks to create sandals that are designed for summer wear that are very dressy and look nice and clean up well and give you that comfort for under $100. The Vionics are, so most definitely they're available. We carry a multitude of sizes, a lot of fun colors, traditional white, traditional brown, but like the blue flower, we carry a white tapioca flower and the black patent leather. So for any occasion from now until October 1st.
Nice, dressy bow on
Yep.
these. Yeah. And what about for athletics?
New Balance has come out with a new product line that it's making on a full run of widths and sizes with a forward motion walking sole designed to accept orthotics. The big plus here over their competition is we have widths. B, D, and double E in ladies, and D, 2E, and 4E, and some 6Es in men's. And we're able to get product. A year ago, we had a lot of fun shoes, but we really couldn't go back and get them. These we can get and have, if we don't have a size in stock, we can have it in a week to 10 days without any real problem at all. Here's a ladies' version of it in white and purple, and then a men's version in black and red. The men's version is what we call walk dry. They're trail shoes that are designed with an aggressive sole, but if you get yourself all wet, the mesh in them is designed to evaporate the water out, and you can become dry typically in about an hour and a half to 2 hours after you've really gotten yourself wet on an event.
Doesn't really even look like a New Balance.
No, they don't. They don't look like the traditional New Balance shoes.
And for kids,
This is New Balance's children's shoe, recommended by the College of Podiatry. It comes with a full Velcro front, opens up really, really wide for those baby feet, but it has a removable orthotic footbed and is designed again for us to be able to do all the things we used to do to the traditional white baby shoes that the docs want to see done. And the same thing from Stride right here. Again, a removable footbed, easy access, designed, firm heel counters designed to work very, very well with all your children's needs. And then the traditional company Miller Shoe Store has been famous for the last 15 years. We carry the SAS, totally American made, all American made, leather sandals, leather footbeds. We have these in stock in a multitude of colors and sizes, and they're 5 days or less away. They're very easy to get. And we offer to our customers, if we do have to order, you get a $15 discount if I don't have your size in stock.
nice.
So yes.
Yes. And you
So May is sandal month, and it's going to be warm this weekend.
it is.
So we look forward to hopefully seeing a lot of people with a lot of sandals.
Awesome.
Walking around downtown Jackson enjoying, and I'm getting a lot, this is interesting, you'll like this. I'm getting a lot of people from out of Jackson that are coming and shopping in the stores, but looking at the beautiful artwork on all the walls and everything downtown.
It's amazing how
And the
yeah,
crowds of people that we see on Fridays and Saturdays, yes it is.
it truly is amazing. It really is bringing people to town. And all our shops and restaurants too.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Awesome. Well, thanks for all the updates, and thanks for sharing the awesome products.
Well, thanks to Jackson, and look forward to seeing you on the new pickleball courts once we get those
right.
open at the Cascades. And use our parks. They're free, and we all need to be able to get out and walk a little more.
Good deal. Good to see you. Steve Shotwell, owner of Miller's Shoes and chairman of the Jackson County Board of Commissioners. A lot more coming up